This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
If you love cars, the city of Pottsville is the place to be tomorrow. That's when the Great Pottsville Cruise will take place. Good evening and thank you for joining us at FYI. I'm Lisa Sugart in for Ken Cara. Thanks for watching FYI on Service Electric Cable Channel 13 and in high definition on Channel 513. Now let's get to our headlines from FYI and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. The subject of education and all-day kindergarten came up yesterday during a groundbreaking ceremony in Hazel Township. Coordinated Health broke ground on a new $15 million medical campus and ambulatory surgical center at Humboldt Station. Now, during the announcement, Dr. Emil Diorio, chairman and CEO of Coordinated Health, recognized the significant workforce in the Humboldt Industrial Park and said employers need two things for their employees: affordable health care and education. He also mentioned the importance of kindergarten. State Representative Tara Toohill, who also spoke at the event, is requesting the Hazleton Area School District take a re-vote on its decision to cut kindergarten to a half day starting on August 30th.
They need education. And one of the biggest struggles we have in America today is that, yes, unfortunately, the quality in general of our K through 12 education has gone down. And ask any employer who's trying to hire people, and he will or she will tell you. You've got to get people that graduate from school that can read and write and basic math skills again. And then I'm just going to say one thing, yes, Tara, that it starts in kindergarten. And when we absolve our kindergarten, we start from the very beginning to weaken the foundation. There's 10,000 people over there also. And I can tell you, because I've been with them, right? Half of them are working moms that are making $14 an hour, that have little kids that should be in kindergarten. And they shouldn't have to be worrying about them while they're working.
We are investing in our children early. Pre-K is important and full-day kindergarten. So once again, that came out in the remarks. When you're building a workforce, those children, they need to have education, early learning, and it's going to help them with math. It's going to help them compete in the workforce, and that's what we want to do. We don't want to step backwards, and we want to make sure we have employable children coming out of Hazleton Area School District. So I think it was very appropriate, Dr. Delorio's remarks about kindergarten today.
Now, you are trying to arrange a meeting with the Hazleton Area School Board. You're hoping that that decision could be reversed, that they would go back to full-day kindergarten?
Yes. So the school district, they can meet at any time that they need to meet, and they just need 5 votes out of the 9 board members to reverse that decision. I know there's been a huge public outcry. The community is saying we're not ready for this. The daycares can't even take the children. The kindergartens, private kindergartens, Holy Family is completely booked solid. Private schools cannot take these children, and they should be going to full-day kindergarten and learning and getting that early start. We're already behind here in the Hazleton Area School District, and we don't need to be pushed back any farther.
Have you heard from anyone from the district? Are you confident this can happen, or do you think it's too late?
There are members that are willing to vote for full-day kindergarten, and the community, what they're really asking for now is, listen, get together, take a vote again. You hear the wishes of your constituency. You know you have an impoverished community. Children are going to go without food during those days of half-day kindergarten. Some of them are not going to get sent to kindergarten at all, and even the working community is saying it's not a babysitting service. They're saying that their children have been going to pre-K and are ready for full-day kindergarten, and they are not going to be able to perform in first grade. So we need them to listen. Those elected officials need to listen to their constituents that are asking them to reverse this vote. It's something that they can do, and it's something that I'm willing to work with them on, and we're really reaching out to them and asking them to reverse that vote, and you need 5 board members to do so.
Now, meanwhile, the Hazleton Area School Board, which stands by its decision, will hold its regular meeting this Tuesday, August 16th at the District Administration Building. That meeting was originally scheduled for 7 p.m., but now has been changed to 6:30 p.m. In other news, Hazleton police responded to reports of shots fired this morning. The calls came in around 10:30 this morning from the 400 block of West Chapel Street. Then around 11:30 a.m., another report of shots fired in the area of the Lom Avenue playground. Officers searched, but the reports were unfounded. Police said it could have been someone target shooting. Chief Jerry Spezial said if a gun was illegally fired in the city limits, the person would be charged appropriately. Well, a Hazleton man is facing arson charges in connection with an incident earlier this week in Hazleton. 58-year-old Gary Smith of West 6th Street faces 2 counts of arson and 1 count each of reckless burning and possession of incendiary materials, all felony charges. Hazleton police allege he threw a Molotov cocktail at a woman's home early Wednesday morning while she was sleeping inside. The woman was alerted to a fire on her porch banister by a neighbor, and it was her neighbors who helped extinguish it, and neighbors and a passerby who helped lead police to Smith. It is the second time that a replica of one of the most sacred religious icons will be on display in a church in Shenandoah. One of 9 replicas of the Shroud of Turin will be featured in an exhibition for 2 weeks at St. Michael's Ukrainian Church in Shenandoah starting Monday. The church hosted the exhibit 3 years ago. Many of the faithful believe the Shroud of Turin is the actual burial cloth of Jesus Christ. This replica will be on display inside St. Michael's Church in Shenandoah. The church will be open daily from 9 a.m. until 9 p.m. There will also be a DVD presentation on the history of the shroud in the church hall. Monsignor Myron Grabowski invites people of all faiths to visit the exhibit August 14th through the 28th. This special visit is also in conjunction with the 150th anniversary celebration of the borough of Shenandoah. Well, it's an event that dates back to 1900. This weekend marks the annual Madonna del Monte Festival at Most Precious Blood Church in Hazleton. Stop by the festival tonight until 7:30 and tomorrow from 4 till 7:30. Enjoy delicious homemade foods, baked goods, and tricky trays. Then this Sunday, the traditional procession will take place through the streets of Hazleton following the 10 o'clock Mass. And there will also be a meatball and spaghetti dinner Sunday from 11 till 4. Takeouts will be available. And all eyes will be on Pottsville tomorrow for the 23rd annual Pottsville Cruise. This very popular event draws thousands of people to the city each and every year. As in past years, our Sam Lassant sat down with the co-chairs of the Great Pottsville Cruise for a special preview of the event. They explain what cruise goers can look forward to tomorrow in Pottsville.
Sam, the event is Saturday, August 13th, and it kicks off at 9 a.m. at Jerry's Classic Car Museum on South Center Street in Pottsville. And right there, he has his museum open for people to go in, and you can register for all the events of the day. From 11 o'clock to 2 o'clock, you'll get a map, and you will drive around to about 30 different area businesses and get your map stamped here to win prizes. And that's from 11 and 2. There's several in Pottsville here, and there's a few out of town in Schuylkill Haven, up into Frackville area, down to Orgsburg, to Schaefer's Harley-Davidson. After you're done that, the downtown car show will start about 2 o'clock, and that will go from 2 to 8 p.m. We have the David Mells Blues Band playing at Arch Street from 5 to 8. At 6 o'clock, we're going to give away this Jeep here to a Schuylkill County veteran. At 7 o'clock, we will give the awards out to the top 60 cars of the day. And also something new for this year, we're going to have a diaper crawl, which I'll let Dave talk to you a little bit about that.
But listen, I will definitely be here if you're going to be in a diaper.
That's not happening, but yeah, we've got a new organization this year, stepped up. They're one of our raffle run stops. And, since we're trying to make this more and more of a family event, we came up with the Pottsville Cruise Crawl. And for children under 12 months, we'll have a little 4 or 5 lane crawling course set up, and they'll run some eliminations and have some fun and prizes. So just, something new. We always try and bring something new to the table.
You can see the entire pre-cruise interview with Sam Lassant at SSPTV.com. And if you love cars, don't miss the Great Pottsville Cruise tomorrow in Pottsville. And students of all ages will be heading back to the classroom in just a few short weeks. That means back-to-school shopping is in full swing. We talked with Rocco Aruzzo, the business operations manager for the Laurel Mall, about this busy time and other special events taking place at the Laurel Mall.
A lot of things are happening at the Laurel Mall for the month of August. First thing is our back to school. Obviously this month, now getting in August, it's back to school month, so all the stores are running specials and sales, and that's what we ask everyone to come out and shop the Laurel Mall for their back to school needs. We are the main sponsor with Standard Speaker for their back to school, they call their back to school bus. That will be in Center Court, and that's for patrons who want to buy school supplies for the children. They can put it in there, and that's distributed through the Standard Speaker. We also have the American Red Cross. They're coming back again August 19th and to give blood. And they've been doing very good this year. We bring them back every month, and we're pleased to have them back. On the 20th, this is something new. We're bringing in the Woodsman Quartet from 1:30 to 3 o'clock. It's on a Saturday afternoon. They're known nationally, and they travel nationally, and they play Christian music and some gospel music and some other things. So we're looking forward to having them. That's something new at the Laurel Mall, so we're looking forward to hear from them. And then the Hazleton Transit Car Club show, that's Sunday, August 24th, or Sunday, August 21st, I'm sorry, and that will be at the Regal parking lot.
And remember, the Laurel Mall now has extended Sunday hours. It is now open from 11 a.m. until 6 p.m. every Sunday. Still ahead, Leanne Falabelle is here with information on a chamber golfing event, and Ron Marchetti has this week's edition of Short Shots. And it's Friday. That means it's time for everyone's favorite segment, Adopt Me, from the Hazleton Animal Shelter.
This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
Well, if you're planning a summertime celebration, let Sand Springs Country Club and Drums bring their delicious homemade food. With a variety of menus, they offer the perfect solution to your next event. Sand Springs offers off-site catering and delivery, in addition to catering events at their various clubhouse venues. For details or to have your event catered, call Sand Springs at 570-788-5845, or you can go to sandspringsgolf.com. Attention all golfers, we have a few openings remaining. According to Leanne Falabelle, who is the Vice President of Marketing for the Greater Hazleton Chamber of Commerce, we're talking about the 49th Annual Golf Outing and On-Course Business Expo happening at Edgewood by Sand Springs by the Chamber of Commerce, this big event. You are really filling up fast. You said this sells out each and every year, so if anybody's interested, they better listen up.
It is. This is a very popular event for our chamber members. We have a lot going on this day, in addition to the golf, and as you said, it does sell out every year. I do have just a few foursomes left, so any of my last-minute golfers that want to take a space, they can contact me at the chamber, and we'll get you registered for that. We do have our on-course trade show that happens that day as well, which we are sold out for that, but we'll have businesses set up at the tees. So while there's a foursome teeing off, there's a foursome networking with that business that's set up at the tee. This is a very good networking event. A lot of business gets done that day. A lot of the top business leaders from Hazleton participate, whether it's on in golfing or on the course at the expo. And we have a ton of other sponsorship opportunities which are sold out. Very grateful for that. But we do have, like you said, some foursomes available and also some sign at tee sponsorships. And the registration begins at 9 o'clock to remind our golfers, and the shotgun start is at 11.
So people think, oh, a day on the golf course, it's a day of fun, but you're getting a lot of work done during that fun.
It's true. It really is. I mean, you know, the businesses really that are set up at the tee really have that one-on-one opportunity. It's a relaxed environment. They have that one-on-one opportunity to introduce their business, you know, share what they have to offer, and even the golfers amongst themselves following the golf outing. You know, we have a cocktail hour, an hors d'oeuvre hour. We have a dinner, a buffet dinner. You know, tons of contests and stuff throughout the day, so they're networking amongst themselves as well. So a lot of business does get done. A fun day, don't get me wrong, but you know, our primary focus, of course, at the chamber is to support the businesses and give them these types of opportunities.
And if you are a business owner out there watching and you're not a chamber member, you can become a chamber member.
Absolutely. Anybody that's interested in chamber membership, we would love to provide the opportunity to let you know everything that we have going on at the chamber and all the services that we provide. Dan Guidish is our membership director. You can really talk to anybody at the chamber, and we'd love to help with that.
All right, so if you're not a member, become one. Take advantage of all the great things that they offer, including this 49th annual golf outing and on-course business expo. Thursday, August 18th, Edgewood by Sand Springs. Come on out, take part, but hurry because they're going fast.
Time now for FYI News 13 weather.
It was a gorgeous day in downtown Hazleton today, but quite warm and sticky for the farmers market. Will things cool off for the weekend? Well, here's the FYI forecast from the National Weather Service. Cloudy and warm for sleeping this evening. There is a chance of showers and a thunderstorm, low of 71. Looking ahead to the 4-day outlook, a chance of showers and thunderstorms all 4 days. Now, some storms could produce heavy rains on Saturday. Tomorrow's high will be 85 degrees, an overnight low of 71. The lows seem more like the highs. Sunday will be cloudy with a high near 81 and a low in the upper 60s. More of the same for the start of your work week. Partly sunny on Monday and Tuesday. Highs both days will be around 81 degrees with overnight lows around 66 degrees.
Tonight's weather is brought to you by Valley High, the area's oldest ice cream and fast food restaurant. Stop on in for a cold treat including our ice cream and yogurt, or some hot food including our burgers, hot dogs, fries, and much more. That's Valley High, Route 93 in West Hazleton. Treat yourself today.
Hope these are your winning lottery numbers from the Pennsylvania Lottery. Today's midday winning lottery numbers for the Pick 2, 78, the Pick 3, 737. Pick 4 is 4079, and Pick 5, 19943. Good luck if you played. Time now to see all the fuzzy creatures from the Hazleton Animal Shelter on Adopt Me.
Hello again, here I have with me Queen. Queen is an approximately 8 to 9 month old German Shepherd mix who came to us as the result of a police incident. Queen is already spayed and current on all of her vaccines, and she's also been tested for heartworm and Lyme disease and came up negative for both. Having come from a home where she was not taken proper care of, we really want to see Queen go to a good new family, somebody who is not going to be abusive or neglectful in any way. Despite her troubled past, Queen is actually very playful, outgoing, and affectionate. Seems to do all right with other dogs, but as always, we recommend doing a meet and greet with your own if you have a dog and are considering adopting. Because of her youthfulness and energy, we recommend Queen for somebody who's already had dogs before and has some experience with a breed her size, and also has plenty of space for walks and playtime. That's it for this week's dog. Let's have a look at our cats. And here I have with me Barney. Barney is an approximately 3 to 4 month old kitten, who as you can see is a very attractive cream color and is a domestic short hair. Barney gets along really well with the other cats here, so we think he'd do fine in a home that has cats already. Like all of our cats, he's already tested for feline leukemia and FIV and has come up negative for both. Barney is also neutered and current on all of his vaccines. That's it for this week's animals. If anybody at home is interested in adopting Queen, little Barney here, or any of the other animals we have up for adoption, please come on down to the Hazleton Animal Shelter at 101 North Poplar Street.
Hi everybody, it's Short Shots time. We are in the middle of the Olympic Games in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. The competition is fierce and the friendship is wonderful, as it should be. In fact, did you know that the 5 interlocking rings on the Olympic flag symbolizes the 5 continents of the world: Africa, Asia, Australia, Europe, and the Americas, linked together in friendship. However, the USA basketball teams have not been exactly friendly. They have simply destroyed 2 countries by a total of over 100 points before getting scared from Australia, beating them only by 10. They will expect to go to 4-0 today. Ditto that for the USA women, who scored over 100 points in their first 3 games, winning by a total of well over 100 points. The Golden Girls, that's the U.S. Women's Gymnastics Club, claimed the Olympic gold medal. The final 5 are truly amazing. Katie Ledecky, Michael Phelps, Lily King, Ryan Locke, and the Americans are simply dominating in the water and almost everything. What else? The Williams sisters, Venus and Serena, lost for the first time in the Olympics. Tennis doubles. They were 15-0 in the last 3 Olympics. Quarterback Brett Favre, coach Tony Dungy, along with Marvin Harrison, Kevin Green, Orlando Pace, Ken the Snake Stabler, Dick Stanfield, and owner Ed Bartola Jr. were inducted into the NFL Hall of Fame in Canton, Ohio. Ichiro Suzuki got his 3,000th Major League hit to go along with his 1,278 hits in Japan, but they don't count here. The Phillies turned a triple play against the Padres. ESPN sportscaster for 29 years, John Saunders, died suddenly. He hosted the Sports Reporters every Sunday morning for the last 15 years and was involved in many huge sporting events. I thought he was the best and will be missed much. John Saunders was 61. And finally, my parting shot. Tonight, Alex Rodriguez will play his final Major League game with the Yankees. This issue came up suddenly. If it doesn't make any sense to me, but to the Yankees, maybe it does. The Yankees are paying A-Rod $27 million to go away. But why not leave him play till he hits his 700th home run? He's only 4 short at 696. The Yankees threw the towel in for the season, so what's the rush? Why not leave him play till the end of the season? Unless his contract has a clause that calls for a huge bonus if he hits his 700th dinger. In that case, the Yankees do not want him to hit number 700. Maybe that's why he's not playing these days. Why add to the $27 million they're already wasting? Mother of God. But some club could pick him up for the Major League minimum. I don't think so, but I do think I'm done. Till Monday, be a good sport. Stay loose.
Celebrate your Friday at Bottlenecks with $4 shareable appetizers from 6 to 8 p.m. Plus, there's some great live music every other Friday featuring Dom and Mr. Sax.
Good evening, everyone, and here's tonight's Talk of the Town report. First tonight, Hazleton Public Transit is announcing that the Summer Loop 95 will end August 19th, and the Penn State Route 90 will begin Monday, August 22nd. For more information, check out ridehpt.com or call 570-459-5414. And one more quick announcement, the Hazleton Regional Airport will be hosting Wings Over Hazleton, an air, car, and military show from August 22nd through 24th. They will have several vehicles from the Collings Foundation, including the B-17 Flying Fortress and the B-24 Liberator. General admission is $12 for adults, $6 for children under 12, and shows will be held rain or shine. For more information, please check out facebook.com/wingsoverhazelton. That's tonight's Talk of the Town. News 13 would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Pamela Ann Beischlein, formerly of Hazleton. Memorial is August 20th at 3 p.m. at the Community Bible Fellowship. Friends may call at the church from 2 to 3 p.m. Arrangements are under the direction of the Frank J. Bonin Funeral Home. John A. Forteraro Sr. of Morrisville. Mass is Saturday at 10:30 a.m. at the St. Ignatius Roman Catholic Church. Friends may call Saturday from 9:30 to 10:30 a.m. Arrangements are by the J. Allen Hooper Funeral Chapel. Josephine Lampart, formerly of Whitehaven. Mass is Saturday at 10 a.m. at the St. Patrick's Church. Friends may call Saturday from 9:30 to 10 a.m. The McHugh Wilczek Funeral Home is in charge of arrangements. And Irene C. Paston of Clifton Heights. Mass is Saturday at 10:30 a.m. at the Holy Cross Church. Friends may call Saturday from 9:30 to 10:30 a.m. Arrangements are by the O'Leary Funeral Home.
And that ends our week here at FYI. Thank you for joining us. A busy weekend, lots of church festivals, the Great Pottsville Cruise. Go out and have a great time. We'll see you back here on Monday, and Kenny will be back at the desk. Have a great weekend.